Okay, folks, so I decided to record this. This is on Bluetooth. I'm sure it's connected to something somewhere, and I have not disconnected that, so that's fucking not great. But I managed to figure out the functions. It fucking sounds okay, honestly. I like it for what it's worth. The cast of this is actually pretty good for what it's worth. These are still the Pegasus. There's not much in terms of an actual, like, tactile or tactility of the bump. There, for sure, looks like anyways, let's see if I can get that on camera. Uniform, MOA styles. Alright. Looks like anyways. It's pretty good. I had a bit of a problem setting it up, so they're not wrong. The screen software is only by Windows. Wine on Linux will not do it at all. Like, give up on that idea. Go download somehow a Windows 10 ISO, which apparently you have to turn off like a whole bunch of dumb bullshit. Like if you have a Raspberry Pi like me, to be able to fucking download an ISO, or maybe that's not what that problem was. Point is, it kept fucking saying on my computer I didn't have enough space. Which is not true. I had way more space than that. But fucking whatever. Don't care at this fucking point. Also, that way you can change this. Which this is that far off. It's like the 7th of December. And it's 3:19 in the morning, apparently. Yeah. See, fucking, this is the best thing, yeah. Right. Anyways, managed to turn it to a little bit more of this pinky orange kind of looking thing. I love that type of keyboard sort of, result of cool LED thing. It sounds amazing. It feels amazing. I actually really like this. It was a way better, typing experience than before. I'd recommend for sure just building your own in all ways, like for fucking what it's worth. It's worth it. I had all the keys necessary for this Alice key layout from womier. I had to take it apart, and then I had to take out the battery fucking plug or whatever it is to be able to get this to actually work. Because while I was doing that with Wine and I unplugged the USB, it decided to and then replug it in, which it wasn't connected to anything anyways. It just decided to go, yeah, I guess it just won't work no more. Like ever. Like, doesn't matter what you do. So I had to do the whole get out the Wi-Fi thing. This is fucking hard to take apart, by the way. This is absolutely not fun. It's quite silent. It's not that silent. Let's get all the keycaps on. It's, it's not mushy. I don't feel like it's mushy. It feels nice to me. Kind of thing, So it's nice. I like it. I love MOA keys. They are definitely the right kind of key for me. I like that round. I don't like the doming. I don't like the rest of my finger. Like, I'd rather have them have that kind of feeling versus this one. But hey, that's me. The key caps are reverse dye sublimation. They definitely have a white backing on them. So I'm guessing it's some different type of whatever, but what that means is it's fairly good. They're gonna last a while. I'd recommend them. They're not like apparently the greatest most, but they're okay. Like, honestly, I like them. The only problem I'm having is like some of these are vertical. This one right here, I must have put on wrong. Yep, that's what that is, because they're not. It's not sideways. The green. You see that? I just noticed that right now. Great. So, this is now time to test the little thing. Alright. Take this off, which I already tested this for what it's worth. But, for what it's worth, also, I only bent pens like a couple of times. My first real time ever actually trying to put together a keyboard for what it's worth. And it wasn't that hard. So, I'll take it, man. Like, honestly. It's pretty good. Now it's all properly straight. Look at that. I'm sure that annoyed the shit out of a lot of you. That one little tiny mistake that kept bothering me as I kept looking at it while I was recording this, and then I went, there's no way that's on right. You know what I mean? Right? So, yeah, there you go. It doesn't sound terrible, that's for sure. It's just very, you know, like there's no thocky. The click, I like a double click. You know what I mean? I like that I went through the threshold. I then had like the bump that I then had the tactile clicky. And then, because like that's its own bump. And then it has the bottom out. That's not what it's giving me. It's like it says it's tactile. I don't feel it. I don't feel anything for tactile. It's like a little, there it goes. It's a little stiff at first and then it lets go. That's it. That's what they call tactile now. Not my fucking Razor Blues, I guess, where it's like it's a little clicky, you know, and then it goes click, and then you really fucking hit that, and then it bobs out. You know, like that fucking. But hey, they were loud as fuck, and they are annoying as shit, actually, to use. And I'm hard of hearing. People could hear this through my door. They knew when I was fucking typing shit. They knew when I was streaming, right? Right, because I'm fucking. When I was streaming, the old keyboard. That you could hear this thing just always. It sucked. So, and I get migraines, so like that's kind of one of the parts of this that helps. And I'm not really gonna hear it that much, which I happen to like. It's actually pretty good as a basic kind of keyboard layout. You know, I don't have the number pad. I do kind of miss that for what it's worth, but it's not too big. It's a little bit of an adjustment. I almost never use page up, page down. Some people are like, oh my god, that's the worst thing. I don't know. It's not my thing that I worry about. The MOA styles are for sure what I enjoy. Like, get rid of the sculpted. I don't like that. I like them uniform, that's for fucking sure. Like, it makes it really easy, very specifically to know exactly where something is sculpted. I can bump my fucking finger on a keycap when I'm trying to lift it up. I don't like that. I hate that. It's never like a thing I'm gonna use. And then, of course, this is both. So there's that. And that's what that is. It's rounded. It's too cutesy, the vast majority of them. So, and there's no see-through. That's the biggest problem right now I'm having with this whole fucking thing. Like, honestly, it's really hard to see because like they're dark wood. They're dark wood, and the fucking legend essentially is almost impossible to see. Which in the fucking pictures you can't see it. I didn't think they would even come with a legend, so I was like, oh my god, I'll take it. Fucking yeah, I at least have a legend, you know. But I was also looking at other different, you know, switches. I do like the Gamma K, actually. They're really pretty nice. They're very silent. They feel pretty good. For what it's worth. The board itself is fairly stiff. You know, it's actually heavier. Like, the board is genuinely actually heavier. It's not the... It's a tiny little battery pack, actually. For what it's worth, a little flat pack. And I like that. And it's actually over here. And that's where all the extra, I guess, weight is. Whatever that is. But the rest of it is, you know, mostly just this other stuff that feels flimsy, but then once you put it in the case, it's not so bad. It doesn't have a lot of flex. It just doesn't. It's okay. I like that. You know, I like the not as much flex. But I've been kind of thinking, man, do I want a little bit of sound? People think they want sound, and they miss it at first. Right? Right? Do I want the sound? Some people really need that sound. The bumps are nice. That flicks nice. So there's that. Alright. Suck my dick balls, like and subscribe, share, comment, all that. Bye!